We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, left fielder, number 22.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
In there, a base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim. One away. He's set. Here it comes. Brian Dozier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And he struck him out. So here's Joe Mauer. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar's there. And that's the third out. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth.
Here's Mark Reynolds. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Oh, and Reynolds doesn't miss this one. High and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in, number 43. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Popped high in the air. Mauer is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back. Still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Castro. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Swing and a looper to left. Gordon posts under it. 1 away. At the plate, Logan Morrison. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the...
And we'll have to leave it there. In now, Devin Travis. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Ellsbury. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lucas Duda. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he'll start out there
Leading off
half
for
of the
Minnesota,
third, top of the order to follow.
Eduardo Escobar.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season.
Alcides Escobar.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Stopped on a slide by Dozier. It's in time. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance? Alex Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside, the throw. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Pillar rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Minnesota, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Stratton just to the right of the mound. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Mauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gordon sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. To short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So stepping in, Miguel Sano. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a little blooper to center. Alar moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Mark Reynolds. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Mark Reynolds.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it. Nasty
breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, number 43. He popped out in his first trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 43 becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit on the ground to third. Sano scoops it up. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Reynolds is up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Morrison off from second. Now the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Royals, designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Matt Wieters.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The shortstop,
stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pillar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he falls behind now 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the third base line. Suarez takes it in. Throw gets him 2 down. So here's Joe Mauer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And Gordon will make the catch to retire. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Too high, 1-0.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Mauer ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end. Here's Miguel Sano. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Miguel Sano.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High pop-up. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So striding in, Logan Morrison. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Morrison.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Mark Reynolds.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Ready once again, number 43. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far from the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-1 now. Lucas Duda waits on deck, looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. And Eduardo Escobar standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Shortstop Eduardo Escobar.
Ryan Butcher has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder Brett Gardner.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He homed earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Nick Vincent enters the ball game out of it.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Right side and right into the shift. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chopped foul wide of first. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired, 2 down now.
Number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Now batting.
Digging in.
Center.
Kevin Pillar. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Striding into the box, Jason Castro. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So digging in now, Logan.
Designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run. Brandon Mauer, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Here's the first pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Center field.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is going to score from third as they've taken the lead here in the ninth.
Shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Suarez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Runners off for second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball right over the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, number 4.
Yangervis Solarte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Addison Reed takes the ball now, and inning. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gardner's after it. 2 gone. So digging in now, number 43. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to stick with. Here's Brett Gardner. Now he'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Dozier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
3-2 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brian Dozier becomes the first out of the inning. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Solarte on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Here's Miguel Sano. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a... Here's Lucas Duda now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Buddy Bashirs comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Buddy Bashirs.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away. So striding forward now, Alcides Escobar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Liner toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there to make the catch, and that means... Now in the box, Nick Hundley. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Catcher, number 5, Nick
into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Wieters gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Hundley is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Buxton.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Swing and a liner. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Eduardo Escobar standing in, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Carter Capps enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, number 43. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result.
And the throw is in time to get him to return. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jason Hamill gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 39, Jason Hamill.
Hit sharply on the ground. There is Travis. And he's set down, one away. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Taylor Rogers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 55.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Diaz is digging for home. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 11. Kevin Pillar.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
The left fielder, number 4.
So striding in, Alex Gordon hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swings through the slider there.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retired. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this is low, ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Long throw to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And this one gets away.
0-1.
And over to third now is the runner. Comes set and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Batting third.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So here's Joe Mauer. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mark
a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here. 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, number 43. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. In there, 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lucas Duda. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Number 43 is there, and he has it for the out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Logan Morrison. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Reynolds trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Byron Buxton. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pillar moving in, and oh no, it's off his glove. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pillar going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Buxton is on his way home, and the run will score all the way from first. So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that kind of...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He hit a sac fly earlier. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he lays off for ball one.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Number 43 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Striding into the box, Joe Mauer hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Mauer is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Miguel Sano. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. There is Escobar. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly... Now at the plate, number 43 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 43.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So striding forward now, Devin Travis. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lucas Duda. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon is after it, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Now batting, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gordon going back at the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Eduardo Escobar standing in. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he pops him up back behind second base. Travis has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Alcides Escobar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Alcides Escobar.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Escobar is up with it, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early. A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. For Escobar, he picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Left side. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Ready with another 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Brian Dozier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Joe Mauer.
Jason Hamill is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a
number 39, Jason Hamill.
This one's flared out toward left. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Here's Miguel Sano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Popped high in the air. Travis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, number 43. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 43,
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Royals.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard liner towards short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Wieters who waits the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Moving under it, Buxton. And that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Castro. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Jason Castro.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gordon on the move. And no one will track it down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Ready once again, Logan Morrison. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6.
Alcides Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alcides Escobar is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit to first. Mauer's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Pilar is retired. 2 down now.
Number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to Mauer will be in time. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Escobar will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
For Minnesota.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2-1. Here it is. To 2-2 now. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Hamill sets. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count, here it comes. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off for
He'll
Kansas.
have the first crack at it here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Ellsbury has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Mark Reynolds. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
Number 43.
Digging in to try it again. Number 43. He went down on strikes last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. Sano moving to his right. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Into the box, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Low with the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Well, they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Matt Lyle. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike. The win would go to Ervin Santana if the lead holds. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 11 hits.